Well, greetings everybody, Lazerbolt here, and welcome to Friday Night Flights, where we fly around, usually in these big old Hercules or C-400s or A-400s, and have a good old time exploring the world and seeing what's going on, and just generally relax and have a good time on a Friday night. So tonight we're taking off out of this airport here. We're in southern Australia, and we're going to make our way along the coast to the east. We're going to end up in a place called Tropicana. Tropicana is one of the world's largest gold mines, so that's always fun. A couple weeks ago we saw one of the world's largest silver mines, and tonight we're going to go to the world's largest gold mine. One of them anyway. And yeah, so sit back, relax, grab yourself a drink and a snack, and we're going to be taking off in about 3 or 4 minutes. And yeah, hopefully everybody's having a good time. The whole gang is starting to show up, and we should have a good night. So how's the group doing tonight? How's everybody feeling?
Fantastic here.
Doing good. Doing good.
Good. A little tired, but good other than that.
Yeah, I love hearing that. Got Mia Scully joining us back there. We got Wingnut Bob. We got Kineas and Tailhook. And we have our friend Matu also joining us. Looks like we might have a new friend here joining us tonight. A guy called was it Greg Room? He's over there in this Dirty 30 like we're flying. So good deal.
Coast over to our right.
Right on. Coast just hopped in Discord. How's it going, Coast? Greetings, buddy. Happy Friday.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, happy New Year. Tonight we are going to be all three legs ought to be about the same as far as what we're going to be doing. We're going to be climbing up to 8,000 feet on each one of these legs, and we're going to maintain 260. So count on doing that. Climb up to 8,000 feet at 260 knots, and that should get us where we're going. First leg is rather, it's not that big of a one. We only have 107 miles to go, so that's not much at all. As soon as we take off, take a slight right-hand turn to a heading of 307. 307 will get us on course. We're going to be taking off in about 2 minutes. Get your flaps all flapped.
Flapping.
Coasting that beautiful Captain Sim C-130H. I like that a lot. Me and Wingnut Bob are in the Blackbird Simulations C-130J. They refer to that, the nickname of Dirty 30. It's quite a beast. We fly this a lot around here. It's one of my favorites. I would go so far as to say it is my favorite.
We lose Longhorn along the way somewhere. Saw him down there earlier.
Yeah, I saw him down there. He's probably still hopping in here any second. By the way, we are down here on runway 29er tonight. Taking off from 29er. Hey, we got Midlife Rex joining us. That's fun. We haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, my flight simulator crashed. I have interesting problems lately with some overlay or something, but I have no idea what crashes my flight sim very regularly.
Oh no, that's not good. I was going to say, earlier this week when I was testing out this flight plan after I made it, it crashed on me as soon as I loaded in. Like as soon as I loaded in, it put me on like a dirt taxiway, and it kicked up a bunch of dirt, and I think that just kind of screwed my system up. You know, all the calculations going on there, it just locked up. It wasn't ready for it. But yeah, ever since then, everything's been good. Hopefully we won't have a big problem with that going on. So we're going to be taking off in less than a minute. Like I was telling the good pilots around here, we are going to climb up to 8,000 tonight on each of our legs. 8,000 should do it. And try to maintain 260 indicated. 260. After we take off out of here, turn right to a heading of 307. It's not far. So get ready for this. Check your flaps, check your brakes. We're going to be out of here in about 10 seconds.
Tailhook, did you get your nameplates to show up?
Yeah, I've got everybody in sight now.
Good deal.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's one of those that I'm not even sure where it is in the settings because I've got it mapped onto my stick and I just click them on and off if I want to.
Well, I think my Flow Pro thing, you know, that shows those, you know, in different colors. I just restarted and everything came back, so I'm good.
There you go. Yeah, that's a good deal.
Yeah.
Hey, Longhorn.
Yeah,
greetings. Happy Friday, buddy. You're just in time. We're getting ready to take off on runway 29er.
Yeah, wingnut. Yesterday, I was on there for a brief second. I was just trying to get my headset right. So I think you sent me something, but I didn't quite catch what it was yesterday.
Oh, it was an invite to see if you wanted to fly, but that's okay. I figured you was probably busy doing something with it. No worries.
Very
Well,
good.
guys, I see Midlife Rex is in a big hurry to get out of here, and I agree. It's time to go. So let's go ahead and get these birds out of here, and we'll be on our way. Lazerbolt is rolling. Reminder, 8,000 feet, 260.
All my displays are almost black.
Yeah, you know that knob
no.
that's just to the right of your parking brake. It says Master. Turn that knob and that will increase the brightness of all your displays.
Sorry about going the wrong way, but
Yeah, that's all right.
No worries. Hey, you scratched my paint there, Longhorn.
Broke my
I had to
windshield.
get in Discord through the web browser because the Discord app, when
Discord
first time
app
I
giving
tried
you
to get
problems?
into it, it ended up crashing my system and gave me a kernel error and said your system has encountered an error and needs to
Oh
reboot.
no!
So I
I
went
don't
to
think
the
I've seen
internet
that
and
on Discord causing that kind of problem. That's not good.
you said next to the master.
Yeah, right next to your parking brake, there's a knob to the right of it. It says Master by your lighting switches, pilot light.
Yep.
Turn that and it'll increase all of the pilot's displays.
Oh, okay. Why the heck do they get dim?
I don't know, it's pretty handy
Or
though. I mean, it might
or
depend
that-
on the time of day, you know, it's brighter out so you don't see them.
Well,
Or you can use that silver toggle just above the master, and that puts everything on bright too. It's like for lightning, storm, or thunderstorm, or
okay.
something like that.
yeah. That was probably it. Okay. Didn't get my computer set up for the flight plan, so right now I'm just gonna have to kind of like follow
Just gonna
everyone.
wing it. Yeah, right on. You can do it in flight. Just remember, you won't be able to do it using the legs button. You'll have to do direct to. But you can create a flight plan the same way as you do the other way. You just don't have to input your departure information. All right, we've got Kubi Montana saying hi in the chat. Hey, Kubi, it's good to see you, buddy. And we are off. Like I said, tonight we are going to a little place called Tropicana, and that is one of the world's biggest gold mines.
I wish I'd have known. I'd have brought my gold pan.
Right?
Yeah, just one of those bags with a dollar sign on it. And just start stuffing it in. You know, it's interesting. I was reading.
Panning for gold, panning for gold.
I was reading about this place, and you think, oh, a gold mine has probably been there forever and everything, right? You know, but no, actually, this big deposit of gold that was found in Tropicana, Australia, it was just discovered like in 2008. And yeah, that's when they discovered that there's a ton of gold around there and a big vein that they can dig out of the ground. And it took a few years before somebody could afford to buy it, to buy the rights to mine it out. So in 2012 is when they started mining it. It took them that long. So yeah, this has only been in operation since like 2012. And they are digging lots of gold out because there's lots of it there.
We have the opportunity to pick up some gold diggers.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there's a lot more there than there used to be. I've reached 8,000 feet holding 260 on a happy Friday night. Like I said, everybody grab a snack, grab a drink, get yourself comfortable. Go down, like, and subscribe. And we are on our way. A tail hook up here, a tail hook in that nice FA-18. I like that Super Hornet.
Yep, got my potato sticks and my mudslide and a
Oh boy.
cheddar cheese. Man, I'm ready.
You are ready. That all sounds good.
Yeah, that.
Got a nice little group flight going on tonight. Look at that. Love it when the sky's full of airplanes. All looking good.
Yeah, I remember my dad would have little snack plates in the evening, but it would consist of, you know, sardines and smoked oysters, and you know, as a kid,
Good man.
it was like, oh man, no,
Good man. I got the sardines too. I just didn't mention it.
yeah,
Yeah, I think people just eat stuff like that so the kids don't ask for any.
yeah. And I did not ask for any. I guarantee you that.
Yeah, I wouldn't have either. I'd have been done.
Me and your dad would have got along just fine.
Oh yeah, my dad, he was the tech sergeant in the Air Force. So he was like I said, he was retired from Nellis in '69. I was born at Nellis, so we came
Oh,
here
yeah.
after that. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Another military brat.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, me too. I grew up in the Army. My dad was an Army helicopter pilot. Kind of see things in a whole different light, you know?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So, did anybody have anything interesting happening this week? How's everybody doing?
Nothing special here.
Yeah, same here too. Didn't do much. It was one of those weeks where you look at the forecast around here, and it says, oh, it's going to rain every day this week. And it says for the next week it's supposed to rain every day too. But the forecast just looks awful. But you know, the day comes around, it rains for like a half hour, and then it's good. Then tomorrow comes around, it rains for like an hour, and it's good again.
Oh yeah.
It's nice to get a little rain though, because it was getting kind of dry around here. It'd be nice to be able to go camping and start a campfire. A lot of times when it's dry, you can't light campfires around here.
Yeah, can't be doing that when it's a little dry. Nope.
It's not dry anymore.
No.
I think your experience is worth more than burning the forest down.
It's true, but I sure do like to cook over an open fire.
I mean, what are rules for, right?
There you go.
I'm a little bit behind. I was having some weird issues, and I restarted the computer. And I think some of the issues were me, and some of them were not me.
Right? Yeah, there's always issues when it comes to the sim. Speaking of the sim, did everybody notice that there's a new update? They've added, what is it, Illinois, Wisconsin, and Minnesota. A bunch of, they updated the whole area. So don't forget to grab that. We're not going to go there today, but forget to get it. It's free.
Yeah, I listened to the live stream of the Flight Show Expo, and a couple new nice things are coming.
I didn't even know that they were hosting an expo in Minneapolis until earlier today. Please tell us maybe some of the interesting highlights of the new things.
A lot of new yokes, a lot of force feedback stuff coming out.
Ooh, new hardware.
Yeah. Some new software that was a little bit less interesting. From Microsoft, they announced the SU6, no, the next avionics update at least. Some stuff for the SU6, but mostly new avionics updates. So the 707 get completely rebuilt by any builds and working title to be actually usable, which I think is cool.
Yeah, that's an improvement.
Actually usable is nice.
Yeah, because what we have right now, no.
Not so much, yeah.
And then some others say intentions bring some new shit, some new features. And today the FS3 born, what was it? The Malibu M600 was released.
I'm not sure I'm familiar with that.
It's like a turboprop personal airplane / business jet, but turboprop style, quite nice. And the guy who does it, Raul, he does really nice stuff, and has
Nice.
like lots of failure modes and all that shit.
Oh, I like the in-depth sim like that.
Like,
Awesome.
if you forget if you forget to turn on the ignition, start the engine without the ignition, and then turn the ignition on, you get flames shooting out of your engine and stuff like that.
A bit of a kickback. Well, this first leg is a little bit of a short one. We're almost halfway there already, guys. So how about, let's see, our first destination is Jacinth, Ambrosia. Cool name. I like that name, Ambrosia. When we get there, though, we're only 60 miles out. When we get there, we're going to be landing in runway 32. So we're going to do 32, count on that. We have 5,800 feet of asphalt. So that's plenty for what we got going on. A little bit of an elevation of 393 feet, but nothing too big. But do count on that 5,800 foot of asphalt we're going to be landing on. Is that a magnetic heading of 315?
Wasn't that a band in the 70s, Ambrosia?
I think it was.
Yes.
Plus it's kind of a salad.
So-
Like a dessert
Yeah.
salad.
Is that the one with marshmallows in it?
Yeah, usually marshmallows and nuts and, I don't know, whatever else you want to put in there.
Yeah, the peaches and cherries and
Yeah,
all that stuff,
gotta
I
have some
think.
fluffy stuff.
Yep.
So actually, we don't have too much farther to go before we're going to have to start descending. Another about 15 miles, and I'm going to start thinking about going down to about 2,500. It's a very quick leg.
Yeah, I opened my window and couldn't close it. It drove me nuts until I figured out how to do it.
Oh, in the game? In the sim?
In this sim, yeah.
Right.
This-
There's like a little latch on the edge of the window. Like when it opens, it moves the latch way over to the side. Now you have to relocate it and push on that.
well, now that I know how to do it, that's why I found
Oh,
out.
yeah, you did it. Weather been pretty nice over there in Buffalo? It's been pretty nice over here in Michigan. Except for the
Nice.
occasional rain.
Yeah, it looked like you were on the edge of something. It was, Chicago got hit. The area got hit with a tornado, didn't it? Chicago area?
Yeah, and it's been heading our way ever since then. That's what they're saying. It's supposed to rain every day, but yeah, it rains for like an hour and then it's good till the next day. Keeping the temperatures down. It's right around 70 or less than 70. That's pretty nice.
Yeah,
you've
that's
been pushing 100 all week.
After that tornado hit Chicago, can you tell any difference, or
Hey now, I
Yeah.
like Chicago.
just kidding? I'm making a joke.
Some of the abandoned cars have been repositioned.
Oh, so that's what repo means now?
just leave it somewhere in the street.
Tornado repo.
I didn't realize they were getting hit by tornadoes around here. That's got to be unusual. This isn't really tornado area. I mean, it's pretty unusual when we get tornadoes here in Michigan. Although we have had a few this year, it's not like we're in the middle of the tornado belt. What we usually get is we get water spouts over the lake. That's where It's basically a tornado forms over the lake and it just turns into a big water spout. By the time it reaches land, it just kind of goes away.
And my uncle moved over to the Grand Rapids area. You might have talked to you about that, Laser, but his house was actually, or well, his house not specifically, but his property close to his house got hit by a tornado, knocked down several trees on his property, and this was before he moved there.
Oh, okay. I was going to say this spring we had a bunch of tornadoes around here. Like I said, it was a little unusual. Not like we never get them, but it was a bit unusual to have that many of them, and they were pretty destructive.
Yeah,
Supposedly, sorry, go ahead.
I was just say we used to get those when we were in Arizona, but here in California, we certainly don't get tornadoes here. We just get fires.
No, yeah, you get fires and mudslides. So I got our buddy Captain Hopper checking in. Hey, Hopper, I like it when he wishes it's a happy fly day. It's cool. Hopefully he's having a good old Friday night.
I've been hearing that the tornado alley is moving to the east of where it normally is.
Is it?
I don't know if that's true, but that's what I keep seeing on the interwebs.
Yeah, I hope not. That'd be in my neck of the woods in Ohio, in the middle of Ohio.
Yeah, I've lived in Tennessee now for 14 years, and when I first got here, we weren't getting any at all. Now, the last 2 years, we've been getting them here.
It's crazy.
Get ready to drop down to 2,500.
Don't worry about me. I'm way back again. You know me.
Well, you'll catch up. We know you. You always catch up.
Don't worry,
usually
it
always takes us all a few minutes to land. That gives people a good chance to catch up as we're slowing down and whatnot. We're only about 35 out, so another couple miles. I will drop her down to 2,500. Matter of fact, let's see here. We're almost directly straight in for that airport runway there. It's very close to straight in. Reminder, we're landing runway, was it 32? 32 it is. I'm going to go ahead and bring this bird down to 2,500.
Do they have a shortcut for like internal sound here, like aircraft sound?
No, but like you can just go to your sound settings and there's a specific slider just for like cockpit sounds and warning sounds and all that. I keep my cockpit sounds up but turn down the warning sounds so the bitching Betty, she doesn't bitch so much.
I got you. I'll get that when we get on the ground.
You're right on. Yeah, it's yeah, like I said, the sound settings right there, one of the main options. It's pretty easy to find.
Well, just in these new headphones, it's
Oh yeah.
You may have a volume control on your headphone itself too.
Yeah, it's got like a little volume control button on the left side of them, but it controls overall, not just the game. Yeah.
I love how that F-18 looks, man. That looks pretty sharp flying in formation with the C-130.
Yeah.
Looks as natural as could be.
Yeah, actually, the wife and I will be going to the Rickenbacker Air Show coming up next Friday.
Oh yeah? Yeah, cool.
Yep. Yep.
Good deal.
Thunderbird, I think Thunderbird, Snowbirds, and it's a twilight show.
Beautiful.
So you'll be able to see the plume of the jet you know, the ring of fire coming out of the exhaust and all that good stuff.
That's very cool. I love stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
I saw the Thunderbirds when I was a kid. Boy, that was a while ago. It was in the 70s.
Oh yeah. Well, see, that was one thing when I was a kid. At Nellis, you know, Dad worked on the F-100s, and when the Thunderbirds were the F-100s, and they really, you know, were the first supersonic jet that we had, military-wise, and I mean, they were scare the crap out of me. You know, I was probably 3 or 4 years old at that time, but
And they are
yeah,
loud.
I do remember it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my dad was living in Pensacola for a while there, and he says the Blue
Okay.
Angels, that's where they practice, and every once in a while they would like buzz the golf course and just scare the pants off of everybody.
Oh my goodness.
Hilarious.
Well, it's funny watching them on YouTube when they do that, you know, that sneak pass in the crowd.
Yeah.
Guys,
They
I'm
do
going to
the
start
back,
bringing my
back of the
speed
crowd
down.
to the front, you know, cross the runway, back of the crowd, come in.
Well, they try not to fly towards the crowd anymore, I know that.
Well, they used
Yeah.
to. I was driving down pretty much down my own street here many years ago. It was just up the street. It was about a couple hundred yards from my house. I looked up at the sky, and there was all the snowbirds flying over my head.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Remember, I'm pretty near Canada.
Is that the Canadian Air Force that does the snowbirds?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Cool. I've never seen them before, but they sound awesome.
Yeah, this will be my first time seeing them. I've seen just about all the other ones there.
It's the last year that they are performing till 2032.
Really?
Because
Yeah.
they are super old airplanes that are breaking apart, and they will stop last season.
Yep.
And get PC-21s in
Oh, okay.
a couple
Well,
years.
good deal. Yeah, got to stay safe. I mean,
They
at a
also
certain point, though,
fly
people
those
would
big-
like to
those
show
big-
up. People would like to just see these old aircraft.
They fly those nine ship formations and even bigger.
Yeah, I saw them the last 2 years at the air shows. It looks really cool, but it's like a really old training aircraft, and they can't just not sustain it on that level to be safe.
Yeah.
Well, plus it's really hard to maintain those old aircraft. It's super expensive.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty, we're less than 10 miles out, so begin flaps, begin slowing down. Going to be another mile or so. I'm going to go down to 150 indicated. Get ready for gear.
I'm gonna do my usual go down and scare the birds out of the
There you go.
way there.
So all the kangaroos around here got their pockets full of gold, so maybe you can get one of them to drop it.
Oh yeah. I don't want to be picking up what they're dropping.
That's not gold. It's a different kind of nugget.
Yeah.
Alright, bring her down. 150. Get my
Do you think
landing
they're
lights.
Joey's?
Sorry, Travis?
Do you think they're Joey's work in the mines?
Maybe.
Aren't they miners?
Oh, ha 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 ha. Brilliant. I don't think that's what they mean by miners.
Oh.
You're reminding me of what's that show? Galaxy Quest? It was a funny movie. It's miners, not miners, you idiot. Alright, you have landing, they got the runway in sight. Looking good over here. Five miles out. I suppose. landing gear would come in real handy right about now.
I would just settle on being able to see the ground.
Well, how's that weather for you today? You got live weather going on? Is it nasty?
Rain, clouds.
Yeah, Wingnut there, Bob, he said that when he first loaded in, it almost flipped him over. It was so windy at that airport. I have to pause for just a second and sort out my stick. Good to go. Don't forget your auto throttles. It's a common mistake. I make it all the time.
Seems to be a bunch of us.
There is a bunch of us tonight. This is a great group flight. I love it. The more the merrier. Like I always say, if anybody would like to join us, please do. Don't be shy. Grab the game. Check out the information in the description of the YouTube video. It tells you everything about what we're flying and where we're going and what we're doing. And you can join us. It's really easy, and we just take it super casual.
I'm right on your 6 there, Lazerbolt.
Right on. Right now I'm going about 138, so it's not too bad. I got a airplane just kind of floating up there in midair. Got black and white stripes going on. I'm going to exit to the left here. Try to make it out of everybody's way. Ooh. There you go. Well, that's our buddy Greg Room. It's an interesting airplane. Looks like it just escaped from prison. I have a feeling that's a substitute for something else. I don't know why. I thought I saw him earlier in the short version of the C-130J or J. But he might have switched out of it.
Yeah, I did.
Alright, we'll meet up down here at the beginning of runway 32. Yeah, this is kind of a skinny runway. It's not easy to hit that dead center. Mia coming in, she's looking fine. She'll probably nail it right down the center. That's still a pretty nice landing.
Need a tire change over there, Coach.
Back up
Dead
a
in the
little bit so
water.
I don't hit you with too much of this dirt. There we go.
How do I lift this thing up in the air again?
Pull back.
Yes.
What? What?
Lost the speed, pull back the stick.
Shift Z
Oh, I see. With yeah.
or Y, depending on what your keyboard settings are.
Yep.
Either
Shift Z or Y.
Y.
And then to raise it up, it's one of the function keys, like 6 or 7 or 8, something like that. One of
I
them
think
raises it
F4.
slowly, and the other one next to it raises it real quickly. Midlife Rex coming in. I believe Midlife Rex is the guy that we see in the chat called Kubi Montana. Bringing her in.
Eat that dirt there, Longhorn.
Yeah, I flew right through that.
Well, it looks like you got her down before the end of the runway. That's a good deal. Got her stopped.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Kubi Montana is continuing. I wonder if they forgot their autopilot or their auto throttle. Looked like a classic auto throttle issue. Came in looking perfect and just couldn't quite slow down. I don't know what the deal is with Greg Room's aircraft. It looks like he might be using some kind of a VTOL of some kind.
He's flying an F-35.
Oh, okay, that is a VTOL of some kind for sure.
I was trying to slow down and get that in, but it just did not work.
Still on auto throttle?
No. I was just trying to get in as quick as I could. And, well, I just misjudged the
Oh yeah, it's
quickest
see,
plane is going to slow down here.
it don't slow down very fast, does it?
No, it does not.
Say, those of you guys that have that F-35, do you have the cheap version or the expensive version? I see there's two of them on the marketplace from two different companies. The good one appears to be like something like Alpha Foxtrot Echo something or other. Something like
Yeah,
that.
that's what I have.
Yeah, that's the one I have.
India
That's the one I
Fox
figured
Echo.
would be the one to get. The cheap one's never the good one.
But that is a good aircraft. I fly it all the time.
All right, this is going to be ugly. Don't look.
I'm finally out. I'm finally out of the dust.
Hey, we got Miratech joining us. It's a good deal. They joined us last week, I believe. So they came back.
Yep. Yep.
Return customer.
But, cheers.
He
Yeah,
was flying the
that-
F-35 last week.
That F-35, I want to get it not so I can fly it because there's zero chance I'm
Come on,
ever going to
Travis.
fly that. I'm just not that into military jets. But I would like to see it properly. It's almost worth it for me to buy it. That. I'm thinking about maybe next week or one of these times I'm going to start a chat goal. You know how YouTube has these chat goals. That if I can raise enough money, I'm just going to go ahead and buy it. It's like $40. So like I said, that's for an airplane I'm never ever going to fly myself. That's a nice chunk of change. But if I can get people to donate half of that, I'll just go ahead and kick in another half. And then this way I can see it properly and everybody's happy. Looks like Miratech's probably in it also. It's very popular, like I say. I keep seeing people using it, so I know they like it. And it'd be nice to see them properly.
So within the sound, is it just the?
Well, it depends on what sounds you're trying to get rid of. Is it the
Just
like warnings?
Just like in
and
the
stuff?
cockpit. No, not the warnings, just the overall engine sounds.
It's in general settings under sound, and then you've got your master volume, and then you got engines, aircraft miscellaneous, cockpit, and warnings.
And you
Yeah,
can.
I got
There's a
I
separate
got
one
engines
for.
all the way down to 2. I got it down to 2, but I'm still.
It might be
kinda-
other
What-
aircraft then.
What
Go down a little
aircraft
bit
are you
further.
flying?
Yeah, other
flying
aircraft
the-
is probably what you're hearing.
The F-18.
Okay, try hitting headphone simulation.
Okay, headphone simulation. Yeah, it is checked to on.
Hmm.
But I know these new headphones have some kind of crazy, or surround sound kind of thing.
Right.
But it's not surround. Sepria or something like that. I can't remember what the name of it was.
Yeah, I remember when the first Captain Sims C-130 came out, the engine sounds were so unreasonably loud that you had to turn the engine sounds down to like 1% and headphone simulation on, otherwise you just couldn't hear
You
anything.
couldn't hear nothing but that. Huh?
Okay.
Well, I think everybody's down, correct? Let's go ahead and get these birds back out on the runway. We got a big group today, so I'm going to try to leave enough room for everybody. And we're going to be taking off out of here in about 2 minutes.
Yeah, I better get my butt down there.
Well, it looks like you
Hopefully
didn't have any trouble
your airplane-
landing on this runway. Sorry, Coast?
I hope his airplane's with his butt. That's all.
Did you get yourself back up in the air?
Yeah, I got out of the mess. Thank you. I'm always
That's good.
getting messes.
Good deal. Can't have you in the mess. All right, we're going to do the same on this leg as far as 8,000 feet. So let's climb up to that. This is a much longer leg, twice as long as a matter of fact, so we can sit back and relax a little bit more. So climbing up to 8,000 feet, we're going to maintain 260. There we go. Yeah, 260 when we get up there. I'm taking off in 1 minute. Check your flaps, check your parking brakes.
I got a bandwidth warning on my network here. Saying
Oh, really?
bandwidth too low.
They're just joking about that. They're not serious. They tell me my resource usage is too high all the time. That's a different error, but still, it's like, it's really not. I hear the next update is supposed to make it so that's not quite as picky. And like I said, if, make it so we can turn that off, because I don't care about that.
Yeah.
If my resource usage is too high, I'll tell you. I can tell. You don't need to tell me. I can tell already.
Yeah, I want to just get this lady to quit telling me to check altitude.
Especially when you're on the ground.
Yeah, she repeats it every 3 seconds.
That's why I turned all that right off.
Adjust your.
Well,
Just
if I
your
knew how to turn
altitude
it up. I did. I've got it set for 8,000.
Really, and it's still doing it?
Yeah.
Huh.
Well,
never heard
maybe
that.
that was.
let's go ahead and get these birds out of here. Actually, first, let me see. When we get up, turn left to a heading of, what, 284? 264? Turn left to a heading of 264 after we take off. And let's go ahead and get out of here. Lazerbolt is spooling up. And rolling. Later, Ambrosia. I feel like we barely knew you. They do have facilities here, don't they? Not much, but some. Almost looks like a little housing complex over there, doesn't it?
Go ahead, F-18, take runway. Then I will.
Oh, you go. Oh, you go.
Alright. Climbing a little bit quickly here, but it's not too bad. Alright. We are latched on, climbing, and on the right track. Oh well. Don't fall out of the sky here. There's a one little bump of that, the pitch control almost sent me into the ground.
Oh. Well, I tell you what, you got to wait till after all those turbulence are gone when you guys take off.
It makes a wake, doesn't it?
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's one of the things I always turn off as well. I originally turned off the wake turbulence because it was causing frame rate issues with all the calculations it was doing. I've heard they fixed that issue, but I still leave it off just because who needs that headache in a group flight, you know?
I think I keep mine set on low, so it's not affecting me too bad.
We're on our way. Beautiful big group flight tonight, and I love it. I have an opportunity from a YouTuber, well, it's a channel called Blathering Gaming, and yeah, I think we're gonna get in talks here, and we're gonna talk about doing a combined stream here soon. Might even be next week, that soon. But yeah, should be a good time. Blathering Gaming is a great channel. A guy that runs it, his name is Producer Steve, and he's a great guy. He knows what he's doing, and he's very professional and keeps it together. It's the Blathering is a bit of an offshoot of Ken Knapsack's channel. I don't know if you're familiar with Ken Knapsack. Quite a guy. He's got a great channel going on, and he has a program called the Blathering, and Blathering Gaming comes from that. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna get together sometime this week and talk about what we can do Sounds like fun. Probably play a couple games along the way and do some kind of a multi-stream kind of a situation. We'll see what happens. We're going to get together and talk about the logistics of it, but count on something fun like that. All right, climbing through 7,400 for 8,000. Tech. See, they're in a VF-35. Is that the same as the F-35 or a little different?
Yeah, it's the same.
I see him as the F-35.
Okay, good. Good that it's at least substituting for. It tells me it's a VF-35. Hanging right up here, doing some wing tips. Looking nice, saying hello with the waggle of the wing. Yeah, like I said, maybe next week I'll start a super chat goal to where if I can raise $20, I will go ahead and buy that F-35, and that way we can see it properly. I said I hesitate to pull the trigger on it just to buy the damn thing. I understand it's really nice, and I understand a lot of people like it, but I'm never going to fly it myself. But at least this way I can see everybody in it, and there's always somebody that joins with that thing. People like it a lot. So it must be a good airplane.
Oh, don't say you'll never fly it. It's so wonderful.
Yes. Yeah, that's the reason why I picked the F-18 tonight, so you can see it. Because last week I flew the F-35 and it was like an airliner.
Right. Yeah, like right now I'm seeing Miratech in a A320.
Yeah, I see that on YouTube there, yeah.
Yeah. Let me see, who's that Room guy? I seen him in like a giant 757. It doesn't even give you the same, the same substitution. There's two different substitutions for the same airplane. It's weird.
Yeah. When did my air traffic get so chattery?
As soon as you got the headset where you can hear it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, none of those sound options helped you, huh? That's weird.
Well, it did. I take that back now that I'm back in and flying. Yeah, I don't hear any engine. All I'm hearing is ATC just blabbing away.
Oh, there you go. Yep. Definitely one of the first things I'll do is find the radio buttons and at least like switch a frequency or something. You're going to hear that. They're not talking to you anymore. Or they might be.
It's got me sidetracked right now, so. Here I go.
So I've just been playing the wheels off of that Kingdom Come Deliverance. Part 1 there. Loving it. Putting lots of hours into it.
That's good.
I've discovered the beauty of alchemy and how to make thousands and thousands of gold doing alchemy. Matter of fact, I'm kind of putting together a quick little video about it. Not a big video, just a short one, just to quickly show people how, like within the first 2 hours of the game, you can have a couple grand just by, you don't even have to know how to read in the game. You don't have to know anything about alchemy. You could just go right up to an alchemy station and start doing it. So that'll be a short little video I'm going to pop up here in a couple of days.
Henry is a great character. He's a good character.
Henry.
Well, that's perfect for me. I don't know how to read.
Well, I wasn't sure until I tried it if it would let you, actually craft potions, that are like the actual potion you want, if you can't read the recipe for it. I thought, well, maybe you'll have to buy the recipe or something. But nope, you don't have to. All you have to have is the right ingredients, and you do it in the right order, and it whips it right up. And it's, even if you bought the ingredients from the alchemist, because he has all the ingredients you need, or you can find them out in the wild super easy. Even if you bought the ingredients from the alchemist, the ingredients are like $4, and each one of them makes like a $35 potion. So, yeah, just whip up 20 of them really quick and go sell them, and you make a mint. I'd like to show people where you can find the ingredients too. I found the perfect spot. A little place called Neuhoff. They've got all the stuff you need. I mean, just growing out in the fields and stuff, they've got all the ingredients for the good potions that are expensive. Fun game. I'm really digging it.
Yeah, it's great.
Do you make potions out of fungi?
Actually, you can. You make all kinds of mushroom potions. Most of them are poisonous. And yeah, they call them potions, but there's no magic or sorcery or anything like that in this game. It's all a historic, historic knight in shining armor kind of game. But yeah, you can make poisons, and you can make healing salves, and alcohol, and make all kinds of neat stuff. And it's just like I said, it's a super easy way to make money early in the game. Within the first 2 hours, I had already bought the best plate mail available. I'm like a tank. I can't even be hurt. I mean, every time somebody attacks me, they can fight all they want, and they can't get through my armor. I still suck at combat, but they can't hurt me.
Wait till you go up against 3 people.
Oh, I've already gone up against 3 like scrubs. I can fight them off pretty good, but like 3 knights in shining armor, yeah, that'd be rough.
Yeah.
Alrighty, let's see what our tactical officer is up to today. Hey, we have another nice young lady here, tactical officering. Look at those hoop earrings. Holy mackerel. That's what we're paying her for, to buy hoop earrings?
Oop, there it is.
There it is. Well, maybe it helps her concentrate or something. I don't know. She's receiving radar signals through those things.
Hey, it keeps her head level when you're making those tight turns.
Yeah, it's like a plumb bob.
Acts like a gyroscope.
Yeah, I can see how bad my turns are just by looking at her hoops. That's funny.
You mean you're not paying attention to your hoop indicator?
No, I have to look over my right shoulder to see what the hoops are up to.
What's all the hoopla?
The hoopla.
The hoopla.
That's probably your name.
Okay, I have very little engine sounds, and I got rid of the voice. You have to go to character voice and turn that off.
Really? It was,
yeah, for my
co-pilot
ATC
that was
just
complaining?
kept going on.
Let's see. What do you got going on here, Longhorn? Is that your tactical officer? Oh, yeah. You got a nice young lady over there too. Well, she doesn't have these giant earrings like I had.
I'm assuming they didn't note that in the description of that setting, did they?
Probably not. Yeah, I always get rid of my co-pilot. I'd get rid of the tactical officer if you could, just to clean it up a little. I hate having a co-pilot because I forget about him, and then I look over there to the right, and it's like, oh my god, Yeah, it makes me jump out of my skin because there's a zombie sitting next to me. I tell you, people are hooping it up tonight. The streets of my town are just rocking. Like I say, when we get a little bit of nice weather, people just don't know how to act.
Yeah.
Must be a full moon.
It was a long winter.
And I would say ours was too short.
You went right from being hot weather to back to hot weather again, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, shucks, we made down in the 90s, 92, 93 here for the last few days too in Tennessee.
Yeesh, that's a bit much. Like I said, we've been just under 70, and that's perfect. That's perfect. 68, 69 degrees, that's perfect.
I can't complain about the, well, I guess I wasn't here for part of the winter, but for the part I was, I can't complain about the Florida winter this year at all, and everything transitioned through spring and summer as good as normal or better.
In Florida wasn't too bad this year, huh?
No, I think it was just fine. We did get that one really cold freeze that's uncommon. It does happen, but it's pretty uncommon, down to 25 degrees at night.
Yeesh. Yeah, that's cold for you guys.
Yeah, well, the big thing is it really killed a lot of plants because...
Oh, it's not used to that, huh?
Yeah, but most of the native plants were fine. Because it does happen every once in a while here,
Yeah.
it's just not very common.
Yeah, the only time that happens around here is like when we have like an early spring and all the, spring flowers are coming out and all the trees are starting to bud, and then it goes right back down to like, 20 degrees and everything freezes. That always causes a problem with the cherry crops and the apple crops and all that. We didn't have nothing like that this year.
We wound up with 10 pounds of cherries off the cherry tree this year.
Nice. Already, huh?
Yep.
God, yeah, around here it's way early for cherries. We ain't gonna get them for another month, maybe. Maybe a couple weeks. I forget it's almost July already. We're only 3 weeks away from 4th of July. Oof.
Yep.
Let's get a little airport information here for our next stop. What are we looking at? We're looking at a place called Forrest. Okay. Yankee Foxtrot Romeo Tango. Forrest. Well, it's recommended runway 18. We're not going to do that. Well, how about runway 36? It's 4,900 feet. Bituminous. So yeah, let's count on that. 36. That's pretty much straight in. So I like straight in. Let's go ahead and do runway 36. It's a 500-foot elevation. That's no biggie. So count on that.
Does the bituminous mean that 2 of us are not going to make it?
At least 2 of us. We can say goodbye to 2 of us. Alright, on our way. We're about 120 out from that next airport. Remember, it's pretty straight in, runway 32. It's not runway 32, what is it? 36. We're looking. Yeah. Pretty much, oh wait, it can't be 36, that's straight north. At least it's not close to being straight in.
I think you want runway 27.
27 would be way straight in. You know what? Why don't we do that? I'm looking. It's only a couple hundred feet different. 3.6 is almost 500, and 2.7 is 4,400. Why don't we do that?
Funny.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's go to runway 27.
I don't know about tailhooks F-18, but that'll make it interesting.
Well, you know, there's not that much difference. You know, 400. If he got down at that last airport, this one ought to be okay.
Yeah, I'll be all right.
I see how those things hit the deck. He'll be fine if he runs off the end.
Let's slam them brakes on.
You see him go
Trees
off
will
the
catch
deck
you.
of a carrier.
We have a ejection seat when push comes to shove.
There you go.
There we go.
That's a lot
There
of
we go.
pushing. Shoving.
Just let it go.
Yeah, this ought to be fine. We'll be in Forrest. And it's been pretty desert looking around here, to be honest. We'll see if there's a forest there.
Does that F-18 have an autopilot system too, or you have to stay on the hook? Or on
No,
the...
it does have a system on it that you can program.
Okay.
Here we go. Look at everybody coming up here. Say hi. Hey, everybody.
It's it.
I
Yes,
hate my
it-
computer. It crashed again.
it
Did it crash you again?
Man, that sucks.
Oh, no.
Yep.
What are you flying tonight?
turbulence are getting.
I had to do a complete reinstall not too long ago, and that seemed
Oh,
to
man.
fix
Did it
many
kind of
of,
fix
well, not
things?
of Windows, but just of the simulator.
Yeah,
Seemed
I
to
did the same
fix
thing.
things up a bit.
Yeah, I
Mine
think
kept getting hot. I had to take the glass panel off of my computer because it would burn your hand, sticking your hand on the side of the
Oh,
thing.
no. Well, you're down
Oh,
there
man.
with 90-degree heat, too, so that don't help.
Yeah, I've got 3 fans in my computer. Still had to take the glass panel off, and I've got a desk fan blowing across the top of it as well, just to keep it cooler.
Do you have it near the floor or on a desk?
It's on the, it's on the floor.
Yeah, I always like to put mine up high, get it off the floor, away out of the dust and all that stuff.
I keep it blowed out, I keep it,
Yeah.
try to keep the dust free, but it's just this sim, it puts such a load on it.
Greetings, Purdue. In the chat there, saying hi to everybody. I wonder if that's our buddy, gosh, who would that be? PC? PC? I know he's a big Purdue fan. I think it's PC. Oh, it is PC. There it is. Hey, buddy. I remembered your name.
Coming up on your 6, Travis, I'm going to probably swap paint with you here in a minute. Don't mind me.
All right.
Oh, you got plenty of paint.
Looks like our
Good.
paint's about the same color.
I was just going to say, probably you wouldn't notice. As long as my prop doesn't chew off your tail or your wingtip.
I might notice that, yeah. Kind of curious what's gonna happen here. Oh, no, I'm gonna get hit. Play with my nuts. Oh, never mind. Too late. I was too late.
They got you. So I've been watching a lot of Kenius play Red Dead Redemption lately. It's always been fun. It's been a while since I played the story. And man, what a good story that is. That's one of the best in video game history. I love it.
It sure is. It's getting really sad at this point in the story. I did a 19-hour live stream yesterday.
Yeah, but I noticed that last night. It's like you had already streamed for like 12 hours, and I went to bed and I woke up and you're still streaming. I couldn't believe it. It's like, man, when do you sleep? As a matter of fact,
19 hours?
I see Kenny is probably going to be streaming again tonight after we get done here. So, yeah, if you want to see the sad endings of Red Dead Redemption, go over to Kenny's channel and start watching him. He's got some good stuff going on there. He's a great host.
Yeah,
for
it
the
was
show.
just so captivating. I just couldn't quit.
Oh, it's wonderful. And it's just, you know, it wouldn't be so good if you didn't like the characters so much, but the characters are just great. And what a highly polished game, too. Just from top to bottom. You know, I mean, a game that complex is going to have some weird stuff happening once in a while. But it, for the most part, it's polished to perfection. Makes me really look forward to GTA 6.
Yeah.
Of course, we all know that's not coming out on PC for the first year, so that's not fun. Gonna have to buy myself a cheap console to play that, because I don't know if I could wait a whole year. Alright, we're 92 out. Going to be making preparations for that runway 27 here before too long. We will be dropping down to about 2,500 eventually. Another 30 miles or 40 miles or so. Can you up here bring that A400? Sorry, Tailhook?
I said getting a bit parched.
Yep.
I'm feeling kind of hungry.
Well, you know what? When we come up to this next airport, this will be our penultimate stop for the evening. Still got a bit to go, but when we get to Forrest, we're going to take a 10-minute break. That's what we always do around here. Take a little 10-minute break. It's tradition. Grab yourself a drink or a snack or pet the dog. You can like and subscribe. That's the funnest thing anybody's ever done. And yeah, we'll take 10 minutes and we'll be back up in the air. Good time to grab a snack.
Travis, I'd offer you some of my cheese slices here, but man, I need to cut back, that's for sure, because things are going to get nasty tonight.
Uh-oh.
I was just joking. I was making a reference to
Oh. Well,
nobody picked it up. The few people here that should have picked it up didn't.
We should have known better. Well, half the times I know you're telling a joke, but I can't quite pick up on what the hell it is.
That's right. That was a good one. You'll when you hear the reference later, Laser.
You'll always know whether it's funny when he tells you whether it's funny later on.
I guess it became like a little bit of like a meme thing in the Kingdom Come community, because people let Henry get hungry, and then when he starts getting hungry, sometimes he says, "I'm feeling kind of hungry."
Oh yeah, he says that all the damn time.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, that's one of my very first achievements I got in the game was I didn't eat for like 5 days. It gave me I got the anorectic achievement. I'm like, oh, well, that's not good. Maybe I should eat more often.
I don't know if I got that one yet.
Yeah, it's like my guy can barely swing a sword. He's all weak and shit. It's like, oh, okay, food. Yeah. I gotta remember food. Well, that game makes it pretty easy for food, too. I mean, you don't have to carry it all with you. I got in the habit of every time you go to a city there's pots of food all over the place. All you have to do is go over. There's people cooking. Just go over and grab some. They don't even complain. They don't care. They don't care at all.
Also, alcoholic drinks contain a little bit of nourishment in them, so
Right.
if you want to raise your drinking level while you eat.
We should try that. Because I know a lot of the potions I brew, they contain alcohol. So it's like I'm sitting here trying to take some healing potions and I'm getting all fucked up. It's probably not good. You know, it's like, hey, my guy feels way better. Yeah, I bet he does.
Good to take on the world now.
Yeah, those mushrooms will do the trick. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Tell you what, you collect enough of those herbs, they fill you up. And your
Your inventory? Yeah.
inventory capacity.
Well, I'm always carrying so many herbs and stuff around. I took that perk. It's called like flowers or something. If I'm carrying enough herbs, my charisma goes up because I smell good. Great game. Well, no, I hope we didn't lose Matu. He was having some system problems today. What airplane was he in? I never caught that.
I don't think you mentioned it. But
I'm pretty sure what I saw him
just
in was a substitute. So,
hopefully he's just doing a restart for.
Yeah, he said that's the second time it crashed on him.
New captain back at the airport. And about another 30 miles, we're going to drop her down to 2,500. I'll set my selector for that right now.
Kind of hoping they had already published this hotfix out.
Hotfix for what?
To do. It's supposed to be for the avionics stuff, but I have a feeling some of it carries over to the PC. I know it's mostly for the consoles.
That was something that, did they break it in the last update or something? They just want to put it back together?
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, that happens.
So they did a testing group on it, and that was like, I mean, they immediately, within a few days or a week, they got people, I mean, they started this, or they recognized that they, told the community, hey, we know there's some issues, and we're going to do a testing group, and I think they've been in the testing group for at least 2 or 3 weeks now. I was kind of hoping that would be published already, but...
Yeah, maybe it's a doozy. They're going to really scrub it out of there.
Yeah.
Got a hell of a nice looking group up here. Great little squad. Alright, about 15 miles. I'm going to begin my descent. I still don't see a big forest around here, do you? Maybe this place was named after a dude called Forrest. Matter of fact, I think a buddy of mine called Forrest just hopped into Steam on something or other. Guy I used to hang around all the time. His name's Forrest Woods. His parents had a sense of humor.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Epic
I was
name
in the
though.
service with a guy named Rainwater.
Oh, nice. Rainwater.
Yep. I don't know how you get a last name Rainwater. That was very unusual, but it's...
Was he Indian or
I
Native
don't know.
American? Yeah, that's an unusual name.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Had a guy named Sergeant, and used to answer the phone, Sergeant.
Sergeant.
Well,
Isn't there in like the TV show Catch 22? There's Major.
well, my dad's a retired pilot named Roger, so
Roger,
heard that a lot. Roger.
Are we doing airplane jokes now?
No, these are
We're
not
getting there.
jokes.
No, this is real life stuff here.
So let's try to load again and see if it's working now.
Yeah, good luck. Yeah, it sucks when you keep having problems. Probably meet us right there at that Forrest airport.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're almost at Yankee, Foxtrot, Romeo Tango.
I think my stick is acting goofy again. With just the tiniest touch, makes my yoke go all over.
Well, save that money on the F-35 you're trying to get and get yourself a new stick.
That is
And
true.
that's-
I love
that's
this
way
old
to go.
X-52. I'm never going to get a different one. I mean, I might replace it with another X-52, but this is the way to go. This is a great HOTAS.
Yeah, that's what I have too, and I haven't. The only thing I've modded on mine is made the flight stick just a little bit stiffer.
That might be what I need to do. Just since I've complained about it before, that it's like if I don't. Oh, you know, I've just noticed something. Your wingtips flex. I've never seen wing flex. My wings are flapping like a bird right now as I'm messing with my stick. Look at that.
Seen that?
That's crazy. Yeah, I've never noticed that. Anyway, yeah, it's like if I don't move the stick for a while, like right now when I'm on autopilot, it'll get weird. I'll have to pause the game and actually monkey with it. Basically just kind of do a complete revolution with it. It resets everything and then it's good again.
You can't do that without pausing it.
Well, I could, but I'd be doing backflips. You know what I mean?
Oh, don't quick enough.
Yeah, brace yourself. It'll look like this. I mean, it didn't send me out of the sky or nothing, but you know what? That wasn't too awful bad. And that fixed it. Sure. I'm good now.
It looked horrible.
Hey, you guys are good. You kept right up with me. Nobody fell out of formation or nothing.
No,
We're
but your
getting awful
pilot
close,
just jumped
though.
out.
Another maybe 5 miles and I'm going to start bringing her down. Remember to keep a good eye on your speeds. This isn't the hugest runway. It's plenty for us, but just keep on top of that.
Tell you what, Meritech is good flying there when he come over top of you, Laser, and got between us. That was good flying.
Yeah,
that was a
I'm
great move.
noticing this. He is solid as a rock up here. Looking good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to get that F-35. There's too many people that love flying it for me not to be able to see him properly.
Yeah, and me being able to see that and him do that in that configuration, yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, they definitely appear to know what they're doing. That's for sure. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and bring this bird down to 2,500.
Can you gift things through Marketplace?
With SU6, you will be able to do that.
Oh, they're changing that,
They
huh?
literally just announced that today.
Yeah, I mean, you might be able to gift somebody those market points or whatever they're called.
Okay.
Or maybe
Oh,
even the actual
well-
aircraft too. That'd be cool.
You will be able to gift aircraft
Wow.
Well, that's handy.
in the SU6.
Right on. Hey, that is handy. Well, that way we
Okay.
could even have giveaways and stuff.
There's one thing, your marketplace has to be in pounds, euros, or Swiss franc. Or pounds, euros, or US dollar. All other, if your marketplace is in any other currency, it doesn't work.
Oh,
Okay.
well, at least that's a good start. That probably covers the majority.
Yeah, that's probably for some legal reasons or something somewhere.
Yeah, they said because of like scams and some legal laws. Yeah.
Just a reminder, when we get to Woods, or Forrest, I should say, when we get to Forrest, we are going to take a 10-minute break. So start
Good
planning
thing
that right now. What's your snack going to be? What's your drink going to be? How long are you going to let the dog out? And so on.
All night.
Leave him out all night. There you go. It's warm enough. He probably
gonna
wants to be out.
It's going to be a 3-finger pour. Hey.
Yes. I'm ready. Actually, I still got half a cocktail right now.
There you go.
Doesn't sound like you're drinking fast enough.
Yeah.
I know.
Slacker.
Well, I can top it off when we get there. They'll understand.
I'm gonna have to go with Alka-Seltzer with all this cheese I got in me.
Oh boy.
What kind of cheese you got?
Sharp cheddar.
Ooh, I like
Oh,
me
there you
some
go.
sharp cheddar.
Probably not a good combination. I had cheddar,
With
Mexican
alcohol.
mudslide, and potato sticks.
Yeah, you're going to have a
That's
whole
just-
new
Yeah.
definition of a mudslide.
Why are the sheets snoring tonight?
Yeah, I'll be sleeping on the couch probably.
Yeah. Be making quickcrete later on.
Quickcrete. Hey, we got Mr. Newbie chatting in
Just go
here.
up.
Says,
I
good night,
tell my
gents.
wife my
Happy
diaper's
Friday."
full.
So, Mr. Newbie says he's been doing some traveling, so that's good. He likes to travel. Be back in a month, by the month's end. All right. It'd be nice to fly with you again, Mr. Newbie. Well, we've missed you the last couple weeks, that's for sure. Hopefully he's traveling for something fun. That's always fun. We're under 20 miles out, so probably another couple miles I'm going to begin slowing her down. We'll get ready for this runway here. Well, our buddy Mr. Newbie says last week was work. Well, gotta earn that money. Keep flying. Alright, let's see here.
I'm hoping when the oil prices keep on going down, I'm hoping the plane ticket prices keep on going down, but I've heard some so-called experts think that it's not going to.
Well, Mr. Newbie says this week he's at the expo, which is cool. But even cooler than that, next week vacation for his birthday. Awesome, buddy. Happy early birthday. That should be a good time.
Yeah.
I'm going to start slowing down and hurry here. I'm going to bring her way down to like 200. Start flapping.
It has to do with the way prices are. They're called sticky up.
Yeah.
Most businesses don't trust things not to turn around, so they preemptively increase and preemptively don't decrease their prices just to manage risk.
Well, a lot of times, you know, when something goes up, it never comes back down, no matter what the reason was.
Well, part of the reason that was explained was that the prices have been rock bottom, competitive low. All the airlines have been waiting for a collective moment like this to bring up the prices a little bit to a new rock bottom level that's a little bit higher, so that
a new rock bottom level that's a little higher. What? Hey, hold on a second. Here we got
it's just getting super competitive in the sense that nobody's making money on a lot of these routes anymore, so they're just.
Our buddy here, James Holmes in Scotland, made a nice little generous super chat. Thanks as always, buddy. You're the best. Says, hello there. Have you ever piloted a helicopter? In real life, no, but I have sat in the cockpit of helicopters many times when I was a kid. That's my father flew in the Army. In game, fly them all the time. Yeah, it's not my favorite thing to fly in the game. Well, I mean, it's fun to fly when you're doing something, just a quick flying for fun. But on a 2.5-hour group flight, it's a little hard to stay on the stick for 2.5 hours. There's no autopilot on most helicopters or any kind of thing like that. And you just got to, you know, paying attention and being on the stick for 2 hours is not as much fun as what we do. I do see that runway, and looks like we're coming right down the pipe. Everybody get ready, get your gear out, and all that other noise. We're coming in. Only 7 out. Holy moly. I better really start going here. 3 down. Yeah, I would still love one of these days to get my dad behind the cockpit here, one of these, and at least show him, like, you know, there's a couple nice Hueys in the game. That's what he used to fly. He used to fly Hueys and Chinooks all the time, in Vietnam even, and I think he would really dig it. He's never really seen it. He's seen my videos and stuff, but he's never actually saw the game. I think he would like it a lot. Might bring back some memories to sit in the cockpit of his Hercules or a Huey.
Oh yeah.
Okay, rather than doing the goofy stick thing, I'm going to pause and do the goofy stick thing. Because now that my autopilot is turned off, I don't quite trust it. There we go. Back to good again. And now it's perfect again. I wish I really knew what that was. It's so consistent, maybe it's not a hardware issue. Maybe it's a driver issue or something. I don't know. Been that way. It was that way back in 2020 as well. But I don't hear too many other people having that issue, so gotta be something I'm doing.
I was looking up some videos on YouTube. Looks like it's an issue.
Is it an issue, you said?
Yeah, it might be an issue. I mean, a lot of those potentiometers get dirty over time. After
Right.
5 years, you're pretty much asking for these things to pop up.
Yeah, and I'm always storing my stick, my whole flight sim setup and everything. It's right by my window, so I'm sure there's always, you know, gunk blowing on it, or high humidity and whatnot.
I think they kind of get carboned up. The material that they use on there is like you know, it's rubbing constantly to get the sensor indication, and it just kind of gets dirty.
Yeah, you want to get, if you can, if you replace the stick with something that has Hall effect sensors, they are touchless, so they have nothing rubbing against each other.
I did have a Hall effect one, no, not too long ago, Thrustmaster one. It was okay. I just yeah, it was all right. Just I didn't like it quite as much as I like this one. But it didn't have this problem, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Alrighty, coming on in. I'm going pretty fast up in here. Don't forget your auto throttle, everybody.
I don't see you, or oh, there you are.
Alright, on. Try to get myself off the runway here before I'm in everybody's way.
I got boulders all over the place here.
I noticed that. Luckily we can go right through them, but... Oh, no you can't. Oh shit, I thought we could drive right through that stuff. Wow-wee.
Look at that, man. You told me I could go right through them. And just
My apologies. I thought we'd just drive right through that nonsense. Oh man, I got you stuck on a rock. I'd push you out of there, but I'd go right through your airplane.
Don't ever go on an off-roading adventure with laser.
Tell you what, don't go through the big boulders. The little ones are alright, but stay away from the big ones. That's crazy.
That was hilarious.
Big old wheelie and everything, got stuck on it. Oh, your ground crew is going to be real happy if they got to replace everything underneath your airplane.
I'm going to tell them, well, laser said to go right through that. That's no problem.
That's great. Can we go through the windsock?
I think so.
I hope so.
Sure, yeah,
Because
yeah,
I
sure,
can't turn.
sure.
I'm too close to it. I'm gonna at
I'm
least-
not gonna say absolutely. I know I'm gonna lose that battle.
Well, I missed it, so I don't know if you can go through it or not. Somebody else go through it and let me know. Sorry, Travis.
Yeah, let me U-turn and go back do that for you too.
No.
I know I'm not gonna go through those boulders there. There's a big old
Yeah.
boulder field.
There's huge boulders on both sides too. That's not good. All right, let's call this 35 past the hour. At 45 past the hour, we're going to be back up in the air. So take care of your business, what you need to do. I'm going to top off this cocktail here. That's on my top of the list. And yeah, we'll be back up in the air in 10 minutes. So yeah, 10 minutes, everybody. Now we're going to all be sitting here pushing out a bunch of smoke. That's probably not good for frame rates too when there's 8 or 9 of us.
Yeah,
Find some grass.
I'm over here burning hay in the field. Popcorn, maybe.
Yeah, one thing about this Dirty 30 is it doesn't handle well on the ground. Definitely,
No.
yeah, it's pretty tricky. But I love it. It's my favorite. Tailhook, you got that bird down by the end of the runway. Good beatings.
Yeah, I was probably a good 50 yards past, but
No, but still, hey.
we made it.
I see in the distance it does look like trees, doesn't it? So maybe there's a forest around Forrest.
I think I'll go get me a little something to drink. I'll be back shortly.
Yeah, me too. Good idea, buddy. I'll be right back.
Yep.
Wing at UNW7?
pull up onto the runway here so I can stop kicking out so much smoke, so much dust. We're going to be out of here in about 4 minutes. We got a nice big group going on tonight. We got 10 people flying, and that's one of our biggest ones all year. Very nice. Alrighty, in 3 minutes we're going to climb out of here and climb to 8,000. Let's count on that, climbing up to 8,000. Gooby is on his way. We got our advanced scout. Gonna get there first. Check everything out. Maybe we can get a pot of coffee going. Be ready when we get there. So yeah, guys and girls, in about 2 minutes, climb up to 8,000 feet. We don't have to turn too much to get on course. We're almost there already. We're going to turn right to a heading of 293. 293. Or is it 295? 295. That'll get us on course when we're out of here.
I just noticed Mia's not in her usual zebra striped C-130 tonight. She's in the gray.
Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah, she's flying something different tonight. Same airplane, different paint job.
Yep.
Yeah, I like to switch it up every once in a while too. One of these days I'm going to go back to having that the blue and yellow one there, the Fat Albert Blue Angels one. I love that. I was flying it so much. I had to
Bob,
switch up.
Bob, you in the W7?
I am, yes, sir.
Remember the W7? I showed you a picture. I set the front seat of the W7 C-47.
Yeah, I saved that picture. I thought that was cool. Thank you, man.
Yeah,
I got
a great picture. Same paint job and everything. Awesome.
Yeah.
They didn't let you fly it, Coast?
I snuck on board. It was just out on the runway, and I said, "What the heck?
Why not?"
Well, it was parked out. It was parked outside.
Yeah, what's this button do? Oh, that starts the engine.
No, I didn't. I wouldn't do any of that stuff.
Yeah, you know better. Just start flipping switches. Johnny
Oh,
Toggle.
yeah. I actually did one time get into a front seat of a flying C-47 in 1966. That was it. That was a different story.
God, it was a year before I was born, and I'm old.
I was a young whippersnapper at that time, but I was around.
All right, pilots, let's go ahead and let's get these birds up in the air. Right on. Spooling up and rolling up here. Turn right to a heading of 295.
Sorry, Mia, I was holding up traffic.
I don't know if I said turn left, but turn right.
Your other left, I got it.
Your other left.
Right?
Hello. Set me right down to the ground. With one click of the pitch trim knob. That's
Is that on your throttle or on the stick?
On the to the right of everything, to the right and down on your autopilot panel. You got the pitch trim knob. That's usually how I do my pitch trimming, or my pitch control. It's not called trim, but often the first time I touch it, it shoots me one way or the other instead of nice gradually giving me a notch or two. It's not hard to fix, but you better be ready for it, you know what I mean? If it's going to send you into the ground, you better fix it quick.
Is that why these C-130s crash so often?
Maybe why the Blackbird one does.
Now you have to buy that separately online?
The pitch trim?
No, the Dirty 30. And download it?
Yeah.
And then install it in the game yourself?
Yeah. You have to go to Blackbird Sims website. That's the only place you got that has it.
Yeah, it's not in the marketplace. You got to go to their actual website.
At least not yet.
Yeah, not yet. I wish it was in the marketplace. That's a great way to keep it updated.
I bet it will be soon because Blackbird put their SR-71 in there on the marketplace.
Yeah, I know it takes a little bit for them to go through these airplane submissions and stuff, like a month or so.
Oh, Miri is just holding the best formations all flight. Nice.
Whoa.
Oh, that don't sound good.
My trim was set pretty bad, so when I engaged autopilot, it just tried to do a loop.
Oof.
Oh, I know what that feels like.
That might be related to what's going on with my pitch trim knob. You know what I mean? Like I was on autopilot, but some kind of other trim something or other was trimmed weird. And as soon as I touch that pitch trim or the pitch control, it sends me in one way or the other. Because it doesn't always do it, but when it does it, it's dramatic.
Yeah, I'm pointing right at the sky right now, trying to get my pitch to adjust before I do a backflip.
Let's stand on that button. Well, our next stop is the gold-rich area of Tropicana. Tropicana, they're loaded with gold around here, they say. And they just started digging it out of the ground back in 2012, so it's kind of a new gold deposit that was found. I'm sure it made a lot of people around here rich. Or at least the giant mega conglomerate that bought the place after they found gold there.
All the other gold's going to decrease in value.
Yeah,
but
sure.
there's more of it.
Yeah, probably not. It's actually quite expensive to take all that stuff out, so
Yeah.
process it.
I'm sure it's worth it.
Oh yeah, if they're doing it, it is.
So that's
Need
where
a
you're going to see
button.
all the kangaroos around here. All the kangaroos have their pockets full of gold. Keep your eyes open for gold-laden kangaroos.
And I saw my first animals a couple days ago. I was flying a Cessna in my hometown airport and saw 4 cattle. Landed on a grass strip nearby where I live, and 4 cattle showed
Nice.
up. That's the first time I've seen animals in a long time.
Yeah, in quite a while, huh? Yeah,
Must have
I
been a
didn't see
moving
animals.
experience.
I didn't see any of them naturally until I started doing some of the photo missions there, and then I started seeing them again. But I haven't seen them on a group flight in a long time.
Well, all I could see in my head really was hamburger and steak.
Hell yeah! I wonder how many of those you could fit in the back of a C-130. Those things are expensive.
I've already seen 10 animals tonight.
Have you? Us?
Yeah. They seem to keep up with me in this group flight too.
Yeah, we're quite the group, aren't we?
Bunch of animals. Yeah, I'm going to be landing into a nice sunset. It's not going to make it easy to see the runway because the sun is directly in front of me, but it's going to be beautiful.
Yeah, it's. I got the same thing. I mean, it is bright orange.
Yep.
Just about to
And
go over the
it is
horizon right now.
right in front of us. That runway is going to be hard to spot. A little bit though. About 180 miles. Cooking. I gotta say though, after the last couple updates, they've got this Dirty 30 C-130 here. Got it running pretty smooth. I've only generally had a few little issues, and most of them are fixed. Like I said, I have a feeling that the pitch control knob might be something I'm doing. I don't know. Could even be my mouse.
No,
I need to replace my stick and my mouse.
You'd probably be able to open that up and clean it out, but
Yeah,
like some
I already
spray-
opened it up.
spray cleaner.
The entire pod module or pot module thing, it's like an enclosed little plastic box. I could probably spray
Wow.
something in there from WD-40 or whatnot. Some contact cleaning.
Or even some compressed air to get the dirt out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ghost isn't, but he knows what. I forget what product to do with those turbo things, but I think Ghost knows, right?
Yeah, I used it. It worked. It's like a contact cleaner. I forget the name. Yeah, basically it's a solvent.
No, probably any
It takes-
contact cleaner would work. You know, go to.
We gotta have a solvent that evaporates perfectly, or it leaves a residue.
So, no residue contact cleaner.
There you go. Well, trust me, it's immediately going to get residue on it.
Well, you
It's just better not to start out that way. That's all.
just don't spill your vodka in there anymore.
Right? Yeah, I only did that
Put it
once.
through the. We'll put it through a dishwasher.
Don't think that'll hurt it?
I bet probably will.
Nah, that sounds like a good idea to me. I might try that.
Won't be my problem.
See you 2 weeks from now.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that how long it takes to get a new one from Amazon? Honestly, the last time, I don't know, it's been a while since I bought this X52 Pro. It wasn't all that bad. I think it might have been, I don't know, $100 or something like that. Maybe 110. Pretty good deal for what you get.
Yeah.
Well, you might as well just go for the gusto, man. Get you one of those, an actual yoke with the force feedback.
Right. Not sure I'm ready for that. That looks like a lot of work.
They're listed at $180 for me on Amazon.
Right now, the X52 Pro is $180.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything's going up, isn't it? Especially computer hardware.
Yeah. I think I noticed some of the SSDs starting to go down a little bit.
Good.
Not a lot. Down is down. It's
Got
crazy.
Miri up here.
that,
Miri's flying inverted, looking good.
that 4 terabyte SSD I bought, I don't know, 6 months ago or whatever, is 4 times the price. It's over $1,000.
Holy
bought
moly.
it for 300 and
Sounds like you bought it at a good
$300.
time.
Yeah.
The 4 terabytes, that's a monster though. Those are always going to be expensive. But $1,000? Yikes.
I thought it was expensive when I bought it initially.
Yeah. Is that M.2 NVMe?
Yeah.
That's
It's
the,
a
that's the stuff right
Samsung.
there. That's the good stuff.
Samsung 990 Pro.
Well, we've got our fighter escort breaking off. They must have found a group of kangaroos down there. Pockets full of gold. You know, I wonder if when I tested the flight the first time, I didn't really notice, but I wasn't looking. I wonder if there's going to be some kind of a mine site or I mean, maybe a gold mine doesn't look like a big, hole in the ground like other mines do.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, if they're doing surface mining, yeah, but if they're not.
Yep, like I said, they just discovered all the gold here in 2008, and it took them a few years to sort out the legalities of it, and they started digging gold out of there in 2012. Like I said, you hear of a big gold mine, you think, oh, it's been around forever. Nope, not this one. They just discovered gold here, and I bet you it's really helping the area. There's got to be tons of people who moved in here just to work there.
So is it a minor mine right now?
I think it's a major mine.
Huh. I should just mind my business.
Yeah, minor differences.
I'm staying away. I'm staying on this one.
Not even get close.
Mind your manners, Ghost.
Boy. We there yet?
Feels like that, doesn't it?
We ain't heard
Yes,
from
jump
Matthew
out.
in a while. Matthew, how's that airplane working? Is your sim behaving?
I cleaned all the CPU paths, like the data caches and anything, because, yeah, I had about 3 or 4 crashes during that flight. Let's see if it's working this time.
Okay. Well, good. Good luck.
Yeah.
I mean, if that don't do it.
I'm not feeling like reinstalling my whole computer.
No. No. Reinstall Windows and everything.
I don't want to do that.
You know,
guys
one
need to
thing I
quiet
always
down.
hate.
My sim just froze up.
Oh, it did. We were talking about it, and I thought, well, watch this. I always
I
hate
got
about
the
Windows
same
because, like, they have that, like, restore where you can go back to a restore point or to fix something and reinstall. I've never had that work. in all these years, in all the years I've been using Windows for freaking 30 years, I've never had that work at all, ever. And people recommend it all the time. People, you know, I'm like, oh, I'm having trouble with Windows. And they're like, oh, just go back and blah, blah. And I know they've never done it because they would realize it never works.
I always disabled it to save hard drive space. I tried using it a couple times in the beginning, and then I just got put off on it. I just store my sensitive stuff somewhere else.
Well, I was a little concerned the last time with this computer I'm using right now. When I built it a couple years ago, I put all my old hard drives in there, all my M.2 sticks and a couple of SATA M.2s. Put them all in there. Got like 7 or 8 terabytes of storage now. I've got tons, but at least 3 of those hard drives used to be boot drives at one point. And so I was a little concerned about that. I was like, I mean, I know that if you tell it which one to boot from, it should boot from that always, but I didn't want all that extra junk on there causing a problem. But there was so much information on those hard drives, I didn't want to just wipe them to get rid of that. I'm sure there's a way that you can get rid of it, but I gotta say, so far I haven't had any problems with it at all. But one of these days, it's gonna try to read the wrong, you know, the wrong stick, and it's gonna be a problem.
They definitely have made the Windows operating system a lot more stable when it comes to needing reinstalls and stuff. It's not perfect, but it's right. I remember when we used to have to do Windows reinstalls, like depending on what you're doing.
Oh, yeah.
Computer, anywhere between like 1 to 5 years. Like
we would walk people through it all the time because that was the only way to fix certain things.
And now it's like maybe 2 or 3 times total.
All right, fuel check. What do we got?
Very stable.
What's very stable, Matthew? Windows?
Windows.
Yeah.
More of the problem is all the shit. Like this is my gaming computer, so I just install all the shit and all the mods and add-ons.
Right.
At some point, it gets hard to remember what's installed and what can I remove, and then
especially if it's
just a simple way to start again from a clean sheet.
Right. Well, especially if you got a bunch of stuff like running in the background, like when you first boot up your computer, it launches like 10 things all at the same time, and who knows what half of that stuff does, you know? 10 things, it probably does 100 things, you know? I'm down to 22,000 pounds of fuel. Looking good up here. I don't think I'm going to run out.
Well, Matthew, I'm right there with you. Not in the sim. It's not just you.
Yeah, no, it's actually working again right now. Oh, and in that second, when I was saying it's working again, it crashed.
Here we go.
That second.
So y'all need to stop talking about it. It can hear you.
It feels that way.
You know, sometimes too, I think multiplayer kind of exacerbates things like that to where just, you know, you get a bunch of aircraft in the air, a lot of them are add-ons, and there's weird shit getting transmitted all over the place, and, you know, your sim's just trying to make heads or tails of it.
Yeah, here on my end, it's not the problem. It crashes also if I play single player.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well.
Anyway, probably enough flight simming for today.
Shouldn't be too much of a problem. It's no fun when it's aggravating.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think I got that same crash that we got last week, did you?
You had
Yellow screen.
The same thing as last week, Travis?
The frozen one.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the only kind of crash I get where it just stays frozen and doesn't do anything no matter what I do.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering how many of these bugs are related to the aircraft, or is it something else?
The Dirty 30? Yeah, I wouldn't put it past the Dirty 30. Like I said, they did a good job cleaning it up, and I'm sure that since it was just fully released a couple months ago, there's probably lots of optimizing they can do to it to clean it up a little more.
I think mine crashed or froze like that, but I was in the C-17 when mine froze.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay. Well,
I wouldn't even miss.
maybe.
Yeah, it might be
I don't know if
related
that's
to
good news, but
that last update was a big one, a big update. So who knows what kind of hidden surprises it has in store.
yeah, hopefully it's related to whatever they know about and that they're fixing.
Right.
But
I
maybe
just
that-
had to turn down a few things on mine in the graphics, and so far so good. So
Well,
other
this
than
is
the rock
error
pile, I
message
was
that
told to
Matthew
drive
got.
through.
Oh, Matthew got this one. Graphics devices encountered a problem. You know, I'm pretty sure I've had that before. It's been a long time. Maybe it just got too hot.
That would be really weird because my computer is literally just didn't move or anything in a
Unusual,
while.
huh? Well, that's a shame. It's a shame that it
Yeah.
keeps doing it. Yeah, Wingnut, having your door open like that, it looks like you got a gun out. It's funny. I know you don't actually have your door open, but that's how I see you. Speaking of bugs.
Yeah, I hope that's something they fix in the next update. That looks
yeah.
ridiculous.
It don't look right. I mean, it's a small thing, but it's noticeable. Every time, you just can't take your eyes off it, you know? We'll make a good time tonight. We're going to be at our final destination in about 100 miles. Next week, we're going to continue north from the airport we're about to land at. And continue north from there. Lots of stuff to see here in Australia. It's a big continent.
Wow, who's got that problem? That's yours, Laser?
Oh, that error message? No, that's what
Yeah.
what Matthew posted. That's what Matthew's got
Oh.
going on.
That's my problem.
Has it been the same one all night long? The same crash?
Yeah, it's like a week or something. It's always exactly the same problem.
Huh.
I've never seen that one before.
I do know
It
I've
is-
had it, but it's been a while.
The error message exists since like at least 3 or 4 years. I never had that problem. But
Hey, at least they give you a Zendesk article link. I don't know if that helps you, but
no, of course not.
Yeah, of course it's not helpful.
That would be easy.
well, yeah. Sometimes you hope there's a change in the tide.
If you look, it's also funny, they spelled unknown wrong.
Oh, yeah.
That's why it's actually relatively easy to find the error on the internet. But no.
Well, usually something like that, there's other people having the same thing. Maybe
There are tons of people having that thing, but nothing that they tell me
how to fix it.
so far. Yeah, they say
maybe-
like install a new graphic driver, install a new one, an old one, and everything in between.
All the common solutions.
Yeah.
Well, surely it's surely not a bug since they typed unknown properly.
Oh, look, it's not a bucket. Don't call me Shirley.
One thing you might want to try is blowing out your temp files, all temp files, because when you crash, it's still saving those temp files, and when you load back in, it's loading. It can sometimes load that crap back in.
Yeah, I actually.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So like I said, there are other people having that same issue, so there's got to be somebody working on fixing it. And it's just kind of started a few weeks ago too, so. Huh.
Yeah.
Here's the problem. When people debug by guessing, they don't debug, they just guess.
Right.
I know.
Just start flipping switches. Well, sometimes that's, you know, kind of all you got. You know, I mean, it could be a million things. You got to start somewhere and just, well, maybe it's this, and maybe it's that. A little hard to diagnose things sometimes.
But if experts tell you that, I can guess just as good as the experts can. Maybe better.
Yeah. Well, it would help when it crashes like that if they gave you some better information about what it was. Give you some actual useful information that you could Google.
That would be nice.
I miss the old days when we had a debug with Cordos.
Yeah, but that's too, and not feeling to start a whole flight simulator with a debugger on. It's a little bit overkill, and it's a little bit too complicated to actually find something.
Right.
Yeah, the trouble with a debugger depends on how good the debugger is in the first place.
Yeah.
Coast, you used to have to worry about debugging freaking punch cards.
Well, I went all the way through all the latest computers, but I used to debug a lot. That's normally what you get paid for these days.
Yeah.
But hey, on a bright side, something I wanted to tell you guys before, tomorrow I get my student pilot license, and if everything goes well, I'm probably soloing next week.
Congratulations.
Well, fantastic.
Good
Yeah.
deal.
Congratulations, buddy. That's awesome. You worked
Congratulations.
hard for that.
Hope it goes smooth.
Well, I hope so too.
My first takeoff, if I remember correctly, on my solo flight, my instructor got out of the plane. He had to ask the tower if it was okay because it's a Class D airport. He got out of the plane, and then right as I was got airborne, a big flock of birds just went right in front of me. I actually went underneath of the flock of birds with a little bit of extra separation, and luckily none of them dived into me. I was still over the runway at the time, maybe halfway over the runway, so everything worked out, but
Luckily.
Okay, that's not something I wanna get.
Not something you want to have that happen, huh? I agree.
Nope.
it all ended just fine, no issues, nothing happened, but that was surprising. And when you're just taking off, you're focusing on everything going on, so it's kind of like in the moment dealing with it. I was too busy in my mind to be scared or worried, just reacting to it,
And that's the best way to do it.
that was that.
You knew what to do, and training kicked in.
Yeah, we did circuits a couple days ago, and my instructor was flying. He wanted to show me something. We set up for an approach, and then Tower was like, "Hey, go around." One of the planes from our school went off the runway.
Oh,
That was awesome.
Oh no.
perfect timing. Yeah, they showed you what not to do.
Exactly. That was very, how do you say? Very motivating.
Motivating indeed. Alrighty, we're about 74 out. When we get within about 30, I'm going to drop her down to 2,500. Relatively straight in. That runway is, I don't know, what runway are we going to here? 27? Landing on 27, that's pretty straight in.
pictures on the internet, it appears Tropicana mine is a surface digging mine.
Oh, so we might see something in the game if we're lucky.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what you call that, or open pit mine, I think is what it's called.
Yeah, it's called Brad Pitt mine. Yeah.
Brad Pitt. I do believe this area we're in right now is called like something like the Great Southern Desert or something like that. This big desert. Yeah, it's not Queensland. That's nowhere near here.
If you zoom in on your EFD and look at the map, it looks like it's just to the left side of the runway.
It does look like a little hole here or something, doesn't it?
It's right on the south side of the airport. It's not very far away, but it's like a mile south, where or sorry, 2.5 miles south. According to Google,
we
is
should be
where
able to
the
see something
property starts.
if it's there in the game.
I'd imagine so if they started 10 years ago. Something's got to be there.
Right. Well, plus with the new the Australian update, might have actually gone over this area a little bit.
Yeah, I can zoom in on the EFB just south of the runway, and you can see a lot of excavation in the ground there, all big area.
Digging down under.
Nice. Gotta get those nuggets from down under.
Those nuggets fall up then?
I like good nuggets.
Chicken nuggets.
Yes. Been hearing a lot of people complain about McDonald's coffee lately. I think it's just an easy joke to make that their coffee's terrible, but honestly, McDonald's has awesome coffee. At least ours does. Has had my entire life living here. The McDonald's here just makes awesome coffee. I also think what it might be is people are not used to strong coffee, and McDonald's makes really strong coffee. I think a lot of people just don't like coffee as much as I do. It's delicious.
I don't drink coffee at all, but I've heard only good things about McDonald's coffee and really
good.
nothing bad.
Yeah, like I said, lately I've heard at least 2 or 3 different people at different times, just out of the blue, talking shit about McDonald's coffee. And I'm like, that's like one of the best reasons to go there. Their coffee's great. But like I said, a lot of people don't like coffee as much as I do, and they might not think, they might not like it that strong, I suppose. I don't know. Plus, McDonald's is just an easy target. Some people just talk shit about them just because. Why not? It's an easy target.
Every once in a while, there's a weird phenomenon that happens. It happened to that Nickelback. I don't know if you ever heard of that phenomenon where people were just hating on Nickelback for absolutely zero reason whatsoever. Like masses, millions.
I still don't like them. I never did like Nickelback though. That's just not my. I mean, Nickelback, they're right up there with U2. Never been a big U2 fan either. Yuck. And Bono was insufferable.
But I mean, people were just hating on them, like.
Oh, I remember. Yeah. I think they still kind of do. But it was like, and everybody all at once was on their ass. Like, just it was a thing. It was a meme, man. Everybody hated Nickelback.
Yeah, it could be something like that. I don't know.
I get it. I mean, they're another easy target. You know, kind of a softball band. You know, they're not heavy. They're not soft.
I think
they're doing their own thing.
I think people just got kind of tired of them too.
I think they will survive it. They still make millions and millions. So.
Oh yeah, they're doing just fine.
It did great for them. They actually did better than they were expecting.
Hey, there's no such thing as bad, you know, bad press or bad reviews. The best
I
thing
don't
that
know,
could
I-
ever, best thing that could ever happen to my channel is if millions of people suddenly start hating me. It's like, yeah,
I,
at least millions of people know about me. You know, come on.
I think some of their music's okay, but that's with every artist. And
Oh, sure.
I never, you know, like part of the problem with some of this stuff is that they play these certain bands sometimes that are popular all the time on the radio,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah, well, I
you know,
definitely think people got sick of them. They were just everywhere
Yeah.
for a while.
Yeah, and yeah, that probably most things.
About another 10 miles, I'm going to bring her down 2,500.
Okay, let's try again. I'm coming to pick you up in the air from the destination. Let's see if it crashes again.
There you go.
Yep.
Never
I see
surrender.
you coming.
Well, if I paid 5 cents to go to one of their concerts, I'd want my nickel back too.
Ah.
See, it makes stupid jokes.
It's rubbing off. Watch out, Laser. You better sanitize yourself really good after the group play.
I just noticed we got Captain FS 2024 with us. Good deal. They've flown with us before, and they show up mysteriously, and they're back. Right on. I just noticed that. You've probably been up here for a while, and I didn't even see it.
I
Hear
just
me.
saw him coming up behind us just a few minutes ago myself. I think he
Nice.
just came in.
Oh, yeah, anybody who's got that dirty 30, right on. Bring it on
Welcome
up here.
aboard.
Well, cool. Just in time. I'm going to start bringing this bird down here about 2 miles. Got a monkey with that pitch control knob. Hopefully it doesn't send me up or down a million miles an hour. Let's see here. Hopefully it just brings me down like a leaf on the wind. It brought me up a little bit first. Nothing too bad. Alright, bring her down. Hopefully I don't end up like Ash from, what's that show? Firefly? Love that show.
Don't make an ass of yourself now.
I hope not. It didn't end well for him in the movie, I tell you. That was one of the worst deaths ever. I mean, almost kind of pointless in a movie, just like one of the most popular characters ever. It almost made me mad. It was just like, I mean, it was shocking out of the blue, just, you know, spoiler alert. They had kind of a crash landing in their spaceship, and Ash is the pilot, just a brilliant pilot. And that was his, you know, famous saying. He said it right before they crashed. Hey, I'll bring it in like a leaf on the wind, you know. They didn't have power. They were just kind of floating down like a leaf on the wind. And they made it. They got all the way down on the ground. They're great. Everybody's celebrating. Woohoo! And then this thing comes through the windshield and stabs them right through the heart, kills them. It's like, what? They already landed there? And he's like, oh my God. It's like, it was so shocking and out of the blue. You just couldn't believe it. It's like, what do you mean they killed Ash? They can't do that, you know. He said it almost made me mad, but it was a very memorable death as far as cinematic history goes. Went out like a boss.
Maybe he was early terminating his acting contract or something.
No,
Yes.
the TV show was anyways done, and it was just after a while, the fandom made it so they could make that one movie just to wrap up everything. It was
Yeah.
always clear that nothing is going further with that TV show. So
It
they,
did have a
like
huge
that.
effect, a huge impact. You know what I mean? Everybody watching that was just like, "Oh my God, what?" And that made the last like half hour of the movie super tense, because it's like at that point they already killed Shepherd Book, and they just killed Ash, and you're thinking, are they going to kill everybody? Is that how this ends? Is that how they're going to wrap up this show? Everybody died, and it looked pretty bleak there for a minute, and because everybody else on the cast was injured, half of them were shot, and just it looked pretty bad. It looked like they just might kill everybody. So yeah, it had a huge effect. 24 miles out.
It's their opportunity.
Sorry, Travis?
They missed their opportunity.
To kill everybody?
They didn't. Yeah.
Well, I mean, they can ride it any way they want, I suppose. They can kill them up at any time. But it was shocking. And I know every Firefly fan like me was just like, what? What just happened? Wait a minute. What just happened here? Alright, here in a couple miles I will begin slowing down and get the flaps going. I'm holding 2,500. Oh, Matthew's right up here with us. Matthew, good deal.
Yeah.
Looks like it worked.
So far?
So far, yeah. Well, as long as we don't talk about it. That's what happened last time. What about you, Travis? Did you ever make it back in?
Sorry?
Did Travis
I'm
ever
gonna
make
load
it back in?
I'll load in at the airport and fly around and check out the mine and stuff.
All right. We're looking pretty cool right about now. Flying this low. Ground is just screaming past us. But it is time to start slowing down, guys and girls. We're about 17 out. So, you know the drill. Let's get these birds on the ground. We keep flying on this heading here. We're going to be lined up at that runway very shortly. And then we'll turn a few degrees right. We'll be right down the pipe, or left. We'll be going right down the pipe. Keeps telling me my landing gear ain't down, but I'm going way too fast for that. Hello. All right.
Runway is what, 27?
Runway 27, that is correct. Out, I could probably see it right now if I look hard enough. Because we got that glare from the sun right in front of us. Travis, can you actually see the mine?
I just loaded in. I don't know yet.
Oh, really? I see your name tag over there. Slowing to 150.
I can see the complex from my perspective. It looks pretty big.
Ooh, nice. I think Matthew set his headset down somewhere near his buttons. So I can hear him clicking.
Sounds like he's dribbling.
Sorry, Coast? Say again?
It's going boom, 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 boom. Sounds like he's dribbling.
Oh, yeah, you're on
Turning
my
fine.
you're on my iPad because I had to restart the computer a couple times, so you're not on a push to talk at the moment, and the sounds are on my VR headset, which I'm not.
Oh, I see.
And I had stall ones.
Oh, were you flying in VR this whole time?
Yeah.
That is excellent. I don't see this place yet, and we're awful close. Going gear down. Oh yeah, that was.
Off to the left side of the airport there.
Yeah, I'm flying, coming up on the mining area. It looks pretty big.
Not a minor operation.
It's a major minor operation. Well, you would think that they would have some pretty good security around a gold mine, especially a surface gold mine.
Well, the good thing is that you could probably see a lot of people coming from a long ways away out here.
All right, coming in.
Yeah, it don't look like it's really modeled that well.
There
You
might
can
be
tell
just like a
there's a lot of-
satellite image.
Yeah.
The surface textures are there. Actually, I don't know. Once you get over here, it's a little bit better. But the surface textures are pretty good once they get loaded in and stuff. But it doesn't have like the 3D terrain stuff going on.
Yeah,
very
that's
well.
yeah, that's what I meant.
All right.
Still better than FSX. But yeah. They might just not have the updated terrain data for this, I'd imagine.
For the photogrammetry.
Yeah. I'd imagine they don't.
All right, I'm gonna have
Yeah,
to do the
it's
stick
actually
check here.
the-
Bear with me.
Altitude data is missing. Like it's very flat and it should be like pits.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Still, the imagery looks kind of 3D enough that you definitely can wrap your head around it.
You can see what's supposed to be there, huh? Alrighty, Longhorn, looks like I'm going to be coming in right behind you. Roll down to the end of the runway here and see what they got. Anything here? Doesn't look like they got parking spaces for 10 Hercules, a couple A400s. Well, what do you say we pull off over maybe to the right, like where coast is? Doesn't look like there's many boulders over here. We'll try to form a nice straight line and look all pretty like. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and turn right here. Begin this process. You can try to remember to shut your engines off, and that way we won't have all this dust when we're just sitting here parked. Yeah, here we go. Nice little straight line off the runway here. I'm kind of crooked, but kind of cocked over to the side a little bit. It must be on a boulder. Alright, get these engines shut down. Ooh, you hit a big old boulder back there. They're hard
No,
to avoid. Hopefully they're in the same place for everybody, and I didn't just park us in the middle of a lunar landscape. All right, wonderful. Looks like everybody made it. Kenny is bringing that extra big bird in here.
Is it yellow?
Big bird. You know, something I just learned about Big Bird not long ago, maybe a week or two ago. It makes sense. I just never thought about it this way. But you ever notice how Big Bird only moved one arm? Ever. I never noticed it when I was a kid, but he only moved one arm because the other arm does the beak. You know, the guy doing it reaches way up high, or the woman that did it reaches way up high and controls the head and the beak with one arm, and then the other arm is what he uses to emote and talk and point and pick up stuff. But the one arm never moved on Big Bird. He always ever just used one arm. It makes total sense. I just never realized that. So there you go. Facts.
I always thought Big Bird was very disarming.
Oh boy. It's like we got two Travises.
He can never start an arm.
Yeah, fancy lineup we got going on, though. It's pretty sharp. Awesome.
Yeah, I kind of switch aircrafts just because it's flying around only the month. But
Where'd you go? I saw you land.
I'm on the hiding.
Oh, there you are, way in the end. Yeah, we got like 11 people here right now. That's cool. What a awesome group flight. It was gold, you could say.
Golden destination. It'd be funny if they paved the runway with gold.
Well, somebody around here can probably afford to.
That's El Dorado, not whatever.
Probably be hard to stop on gold. Be slippery.
Yeah.
They could rough it up.
Every time you land, a little bit of gold gets stuck in your tire tread.
Yeah.
Your plane's gaining value every time it lands here.
Yeah,
Gold
like
is formed in supernova, right?
in supernova. Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Probably.
And they say that there's only really about 2 Olympic-sized swimming pools full of gold on the entire planet. And that's it. That's all the gold there is 2 Olympic-sized swimming pools. They also say that there's a good chance that there's a ton of gold in the Earth, inside of it, that you can't get to. Because like when the Earth was completely molten, gold is particularly heavy, and that stuff sank right to the bottom. And the only time we get gold now is when something forces it to the surface. Otherwise, that stuff's really pretty deep because it's quite heavy. But when something forces it to the surface, then, well, there you go.
Volcanoes and that sort of thing.
Yeah, volcanoes and whatnot. Tectonic plates and stuff.
Plate. Hey. I've always wanted to eat on a tectonic plate.
What's
but
delicious.
I found out I do every day.
Just got to make sure it's washed properly.
Yeah, I always send it under another one so I can really scrub it down.
Well, everybody, that was a very fun flight tonight. I enjoyed myself very much. We're going to be taking off out of here again next week. And keep your eyes peeled. We might have a special episode coming up here with some kind of a dual stream with the people over there at the Blathering Gaming channel. We're looking at producer Steve. So yeah, we might do something like that very shortly, perhaps next week. Anyway, really enjoyed the flight. We're going to be taking off from here next week. Everybody have yourself a good weekend and stay positive and have a good time. And we'll see you next Friday. Bye now.